Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. Votes on competing health care bills from Republicans and Democrats expected today. Louisiana Republican Senator Bill Cassidy.
It would take money that would go to these premium tax credits, and we put it into health savings accounts so that the patient has money in her pocket to pay the insurance policy out of pocket.
And Democrats want to extend the Obamacare credits for 3 years, and they are not backing the GOP plan. Charlie Kirk, suspected assassin Tyler Robinson, expected to make his first in-person court appearance.
His lawyers push to further limit media access in the case. A coalition of national and local news organizations is fighting it. The judge must weigh the public's right to know details of the case against his attorney's concerns that the media attention could interfere with Robinson's right to a fair trial.
Fox's Chanley Painter, America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Good morning. Local and state news coming now on the, of course, the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. As we say good morning to you, it is 2 minutes after 7 o'clock, and we welcome you in here. Our program log's all screwed up, it looks like. All right, well, and what's new? The crowd we got in here, I can tell you it is. Anyway, we are coming to you live, of course, from our Kia of Cleveland studios, as we say good morning to all of you here. All right, let's get to the news now. Blood Assurance has issued an emergency call for O-positive blood following a surge in recent trauma cases and surgeries. Hospitals have seen an unusual spike in critical need for blood and plasma, and supplies are running low just before the holidays. You can make an appointment. Visit bloodassurance.org. The Bradley County Jail has again earned Tier 1 accreditation from the Tennessee Corrections Institute, renewing the designation it first received in 2024. The recognition follows a comprehensive audit evaluating jail operations, safety protocols, and inmate care. Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson credited the team's professionalism and commitment to excellence. Our news partners at Local 3 report Meigs County officials say non-emergency phone lines for 911 and the county jail are having technical issues after switching service from AT&T to Spectrum. The only working non-emergency line, this is in Meigs County, the only working non-emergency line is 423-334-5268. Emergency calls 911 are unaffected. And WTVC Television reports this morning that a teacher at the Shenandoah Baptist Academy here in Cleveland has been cited after grabbing a student by the face and shaking his head during an October incident. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office says that Dr. Jeff Favre, who also serves athletic director at Shenandoah Baptist Academy, was upset with the way a student threw a basketball. The student reported the action feeling like an assault. Favre was issued a citation for assault by offensive touching. The school said it's cooperating with authorities and emphasized its child safety policies. All right, local and state news, the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Good morning at 7:04. Let's get our first check of traffic, Bridget, on a busy morning.
Yes, good morning. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The year-end savings event is now in progress at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Save big on Chevy and GMC trucks and SUVs. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com, where great opportunities await.
All right, at 7:05, time for a Hardee's Wake Up. At Hardee's, they are collecting money. and donations for the Empty Stocking Fund at all area locations.
Right now, everyone wants to be home for the holidays. For the last 56 years, Bender Realty has been building traditions of family and home. Whether buying, selling, or leasing, Bender Realty is the place to call for all things home. Be home with Bender Realty, and from our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
At Hardee's, we're so proud of our hand-breaded chicken tenders. We want you to try them free every Tuesday.
3 free.
Join My Rewards, and when you buy 3, you get 3 free every single Tuesday, only at Hardee's.
Number 9 of 10 of our WCLE 55th Annual Empty Stocking Fund. Boy, we got a studio full here this morning, Bridget. It should be a fun morning.
That's right. We are full of it this morning. That's for sure.
Well, even more so than usual. Let's go over right now, though. We're joined by, we got Jamie Kyle here. We got Ross Tarver here. Good morning, guys. How are you? Great to, it's great to see you, Ross. Jamie, it's difficult. But anyway, Ross, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing well.
So you've been involved in this for a long, long time, haven't you?
We have. Back in the day, there was this operation was broken up into 2, and I always thought it was a good idea to combine the efforts and simplify things. Use the old KISS method.
Well, what's that?
Keep it simple, stupid.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thanks. and that's normally what you call me. So.
No. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Yeah. Well, you were one of the ones who told us, you were saying, man, that's a great idea when Brenda and Empty Stocking Fund got together. So.
Well, you guys reach so many children this time of the year. You make Christmas special for a lot of young children, and what you're doing is wonderful for the community.
Well, let me ask you this, Tarver Distributing, how's everything going? You employ a lot of people here locally, and you've got a big operation up there, over 60 years.
63 years,
63
to be exact. Mother and father came to Cleveland. Mom was 7 months pregnant with me when we started the business. So we started in April, and I was born that June, so yeah.
And you just told your age.
That's right. And I just told my age.
And you don't care.
I don't care.
Does Holly know how old you are? That's
well, she does not, but if she's listening this morning, she just found out. I've been trying to convince her I was younger than her.
That does not happen. Ross, hey, let's talk about the Empty Stocking Fund, and I'll just turn it over to you.
Holly and I recognize the importance of this every year, and we're going to make our contribution again like we always have. But this year's going to be a little special because we want to put it in memory of Philip Shelton.
Yes, sir.
Philip was a great friend of mine, just a great human being, fine example of what we all should be more of, giving and caring for your fellow man, human being. And this time of the year, I think it expresses it greatly. And he was, I guess, was the epitome of that in my regards.
Up there, mainstay in Charleston all those years.
He was one of the first volunteers that showed up at my house on that Saturday after my tornado on Friday.
Wow.
And helped me erect my flagpole back up, and we got Old Glory flying before the sun came up that morning. And but he was just that kind of person, kind of human being. Always there to help. You didn't have to ask him twice. I mean, you just had to whisper it, and he was on top of it.
Well, that's a very meaningful donation. Actually, his son, Stephen Shelton, is here this morning, and he's...
and he's a chip off the old block, too.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. His mother and father raised him
right. Come on in,
right.
Shelton.
He's good. He's a good
Come on in
guy.
here.
I think Shelton loves Ross so much he got the same haircut, too.
Yeah, well, I know. They go to the same barber.
It's the chemicals from Olin. It does what it does. It'll take them.
Oh, man.
But no, Ross, the Tarver family's always been great friends of our family, and we were actually, Mom had us digging through some photos last night for 47 hours, and so we found a bunch of photos of when Lamar Alexander walked through Charleston on his when he was walking across Tennessee, and we had a lot of pictures. Had Ross's family in it, and I've got a few of those I was going to bring to him, and so but yeah, it's a small community, but I tell you, it was pretty close close-knit up there, but Dad was, if there's one thing about it, he was always doing something, so that's for sure. So.
Absolutely right. Well, Ross, thank you for coming, buddy.
Absolutely. Well, good luck with your all's campaign here this morning. I know you got today and tomorrow. I would encourage all my friends out in the community to contribute, support.
Well, there's 3 of them.
This is such a worthwhile. Well, yeah, and there's, 7 left? So, but anyway.
I'm kidding around. Nobody's done more for Cleveland and Bradley County, Brenda Lawson, than Ross Tarver. I guarantee you that.
That's exactly right. Ross steps up anytime you need him. And we're grateful, Ross, that you're on our Cleveland 100 board now.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Has he been properly hazed? I don't know if we've hazed him yet.
I have rode the goat, so yeah.
Well, there's a lot more.
It was a very small saddle.
Here's the hazing portion you've not faced yet. We lock you in a room with Mark Smith for 1 hour, and then he talks you to death. So then it's all
We've been
over.
friends for a long time.
Well,
so I don't know what you're talking about. Here, the hazing would be having to put up with you.
That's a good. No, I agree with that. Ross, I know you got to go. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
You guys have a great morning.
Merry Christmas, you and Holly. All right, so this morning has traditionally been hosted by Stephen Shelton. I got Josh Rogers here. Shelton, who, of course, in all seriousness, lost his father, basically the night before last, really.
But
technically there, but so I was surprised, but not surprised that Shelton would come in this morning. And as I talked to you yesterday, first of all, our sincere condolences. We've all been praying for you and your mom, and your sister, and everybody. But welcome in. As you told me yesterday, your dad would have kicked your tail all over the place.
As I told you, I think I texted Brenda yesterday. Dad's, we got work to do.
Yeah.
I mean, there was never, no matter what was going on, we got work to do. So he would not be happy for me sitting at home, and so never was a question. So.
Well, so I tell you what. On that note, Bridget, we need a really good morning here. We've got basically through tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. We'll be at Life Care tomorrow. So how do people get a hold of us?
Yeah, you can call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, be sure to include your name with that. Tell us how much you'd like to pledge. And then you can donate online at mymix1041.com.
Josh Rogers, Wholesale Supply Group. Good morning to you, buddy.
Good morning. Great to see you.
Wish you meant that. It's
yep,
fine.
Absolutely. It's great to see Brenda and Bridget, but that's about it in this room.
I know. This is really a bad room.
It's a tough room.
And the hallway.
It gets
now the hallway is really bad on that end, and then it got a little better when I saw out of there. So we'll talk. We'll find out here in a second. Josh, man, you and your family have been involved for a long time in this.
Yeah, absolutely. We love to be able to support locally, and from all the people who support us here locally in Cleveland and Bradley County and throughout all of the 31 other locations. But each year we always try and find a handful of organizations to support, and the Empty Stocking Fund is one of our most favorite ones to support.
So before we talk about that, what's happening in Wholesale Supply Group right now?
Just busy season, right? Like everybody coming in for Christmas and buying gifts and getting prepared for next year and wrapping up final projects of the year for 2025 and moving into 2026, and excited about the next year and what the future has.
All right, and of course, Wholesale Supply Group right here in Cleveland on Keith Street, but you got that good-looking new website rolling there. How do people find that?
Yeah, visit wholesalesupply.us.
All right, let's talk about the Empty Stocking Fund. And
we wanted to come in today and drop off a check, and I've got to skedaddle out of here and take my wife to a couple doctor's appointments this morning, but wanted to come in and drop off a check, and like Ross, we wanted to drop off from Wholesale Supply a check in memory of Philip Shelton, and also in honor of the entire Shelton family. And I was talking with the girls last night and telling them like what all we had to do today, and that Dad had to come up here and see Uncle Hartline, and Uncle Shelton's going to be there, and had to explain to them kind of what's been going on in Shelton's family, which is our family, this week, and Ivy and Violet and Georgia and not Georgia, but Ivy and Violet, and we'll throw in George too. But I wanted to each give $100 to the MP Stocking Fund in honor of Uncle Shelton's family. So.
Wow. Well, thank you, Josh.
Can I get in on that allowance plan?
Yeah.
Kid? I think I got $5 every 2 weeks.
You've got your own
I'm
kids.
sure you've got a loan over there that you can lend.
Yeah. For you, yes.
Jamie Kyle's here, of course, Simmons Bank, and
You know, Steve, normally Adam is with these two, and I looked over and I thought Adam was dressed up as Mark Smith this year, so it was different. I had to check twice to make sure it was Mark Smith in the crit chat over there. So, no, I always come in on Shelton's Day. He typically pays me, but I told him this year it's for free.
wow, that's nice.
But yeah, so, but no, so it's a little difficult. I won't look over at Shelton, but Shelton, Leon, and I have been kind of grouped together this year with the fact that now all three of our dads this year died from Parkinson's, and so we had kind of a group text, and so we've been kind of following each other's journey through this whole thing, and so it was one of the things where I don't know. I won't say any more of that. I'll just say we're going to do on behalf of Simmons Bank. We're going to donate $500 in memory of Philip Shelton, and I would challenge anybody who has lost a family member from Parkinson's to come and donate to this great cause to help somebody else out. It's what Philip would want. That's what a lot of families, a lot of people who struggle with Parkinson's would want. It's what we're about. Is helping people, and so that would be my challenge. And I know there's a lot of people out there, and I could challenge a bank. Who cares? I think for us, it's people who have we now know what it's like to deal with family members with Parkinson's and to lose family members from Parkinson's, and so I think we all have something in common. And I would love for people who have been challenged with that to come and donate on Philip Shelton's behalf today.
That's well said. Bridget, over to you.
Yeah, so I wanted to mention this before Josh has to head out, and Stephen Shelton as well. Just heard from Karen Williams, and of course that is Dwayne's wife. And so she has several donations here from her family, and she wanted to be sure and hold these till today because she knew that Dwayne would want this to be on Shelton's and Josh's day. So Robert Cronin, this is Karen's uncle from Delmar, New York. That $300 from him. Tony and Yvonne Davidson, which is Karen's parents, $100. Todd and Laura Davidson, which is Karen's brother and sister-in-law, $100. And then $100 from Karen for a total of $600. Wow. And then I know Brenda has some that were donated in Dwayne's memory back in January.
Let me read those.
Sure, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah.
How long do we think Brenda's had this notebook?
This one's about to retire.
Okay.
I got a new one, but this one is about to retire.
It's a 3-year lifespan.
That'll be the next fundraiser in January. Buy Brenda a new
It looked
notebook.
like she inserted other ones from the other
This morning why I
networks.
didn't use my laptop. Well, I can actually. I mean, I type pretty fast because my first job was typing the old Cleveland banner back
right.
when we had the old type of things. Yeah. So I can type, but I can write faster than
Yeah, that's right. We got to write fast in here.
Anyway, so in January we got several donations in memory of Dwayne. Julie Cronin, $50. Rick and Wendy Hughes, $250. Stan and Brenda Lawson, $500. SK and W. Byerly in memory of Dwayne, $50. Walker Valley High School Athletics, $100. Chris and Amanda James, $500. George Gray, Allstate Insurance, $500. Brian and Sarah Mooney, $25. Cleveland Plywood, $100. Cleveland State Community College, $100. Philip and Stacy Byerly, $100. Clara Harden, $100. Robert and Anita Cronin, $50. Anthony Harden, $50. One Accord Community Church, $50. Todd and Lara Davidson, $500. Robert and Nancy Boyd, $50. RD and E.H. Martinez Jr., $25. Stephen and Paula Hines, $150. John and May Wilkins, $25, and that was a total of $3,375
Wow.
given in Dwayne's
Bridget.
memory.
Yeah, and just heard from one of Dwayne's daughters, Ashlyn. So Austin and Ashlyn Byerly donating $100 in honor of her dad as well.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys,
Ashlyn.
up in Knoxville this morning. Obviously, a very poignant morning, a very special morning. This next to last day of the 55th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Shelton, how does it make you feel to hear all these people in your dad's memory, also Dwayne Williams' memory? Because, yes, he passed away, folks, this calendar year in January, just to remind you of that. So it's a special
I'll never
one.
forget Dwayne's last call in here,
Yes.
and
Yes.
that was powerful. And as Dad would do, I'll deflect off of him. He would tell you it's about the kids. Dave Thompson, longtime fire chief up at Charleston when he was just a volunteer, they used to do this much on a much smaller scale, and they would take used toys and they would deliver fruit baskets with some food in it, and we didn't have a choice but to help. That was non-negotiable, and so in our house, but yeah, I mean this to as I've said for many years now, when you and Brenda decided, and well probably Brenda decided it was best for you guys to merge. That was the only way this could sustain itself for the next decade. And I really feel that when people have one place they can give and they know that every dollar they give is going straight to the children. And the other thing we got to realize is they'll say, well, we just keep trying to raise more and more. Well, unfortunately, the need continues to grow, and also the expense it takes just to buy continues to grow. And so, when you're helping kids throughout Bradley County, I think a few in Polk County, this is something that has to endure, and you have to have people like Brenda and Mark Smith and the Jamie Kyles of the world and Josh Rogers of the world. When all these people get headed in the same direction, it is a powerful force.
Certainly is. Mark Smith, owner of McDonald's all over this area. Mark, how are you, man?
Good, Steve. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. I talked to you yesterday, and you're all psyched up and ready to go, and a very appropriate cap, I think.
Yes, well, I brought one for Shelton because I know his head would be cold. But
Boy, we know you got money to donate this year after the Grinch meal's going on. I waited in line 45 minutes for them socks. And he's got them just sitting here, hanging out.
First off, Steve, your condolences. I've your family. I've been tied to your family for a long time with your sister Shelley winning the Ratterman Shell Scholarship at Charleston High School. So I've been associated with the wonderful family that the Sheltons are, and our community has lost a great man. Okay, a man that he gave from the heart, and when someone gives from the heart, it's just a great thing. So, but
thank you, Mark.
So sorry for your loss. Okay, the Grinch. Well, that's why Shelton got the Grinch hat. He needs to put it on, but. Okay. As you know, we're selling Grinch hat. We were selling Grinch meals, and what McDonald's and the Smith family McDonald's would like to do, I have a set of 4 socks. We'd like to auction those off. Okay. All right. Now I've been told that someone said on eBay they're already $100 a pair. So, but there's a set of 4, and Steve will go through to tomorrow.
Okay.
And bid on the socks.
Okay.
So here's the set of 4 socks. I'm going to give them to either Bridget or Brenda because I know you will steal them. Well, being the Grinch that you are.
I put them on eBay immediately.
Yeah. So I'll give it to the girls because I know that would. But no, that's what we're going to do. And so my foundation and my foundation donated $2,500.
Wow. Mark.
To the cause. So
thank you so much.
But it's a great thing, Your grandfather and my father, when we came to town in '73, so the first Christmas that we were here was very involved with that. So, but here's the socks.
I love your dad.
Well, we loved him too. Here's the socks for those on TV. So I'm gonna hand those off to Bridget. So I'm
again. You'll never see them. No one will ever see them.
She'll steal them.
Hey, I'll go ahead. One pair. I'll go ahead and start the bidding at $100 for 1 pair. Josh.
Oh, there we go.
Well, we'd like to sell them as a set.
You got to sell them as a set.
Sell them as a set.
It goes all 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
$100 on all 4. I'll start.
Yeah.
Okay.
$125.
There we go. Josh was in line 45. 50. Family Lockman are 150.
I know.
All right, so we're at 150. You can call or text in if you want to bid on these.
45 minutes.
Well, you
for
seem
some
bitter.
socks.
You seem bitter.
He was bitter enough to text us all and complain about it.
And my text said the exact same thing I said here today. Mark Smith's rolling in it. As many people are sitting in this damn line.
How do you gift wrap the toilet? How do you
Faucets, gift
You don't want to
cards.
know. You really don't want to know.
423
A lot of toilet paper.
6499. You can bet on these socks. We're at $150 right now. Big deal. Bridget?
Yeah, we just heard from Coach Jason and Melissa Reuter, $100 in memory of Philip Shelton.
Your dear friends.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's a big game tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Cleveland
big
Bradley.
job.
Yeah, Cleveland Bradley.
Tomorrow night.
It'll be great.
Shelton, I tell you, just while we have a second here, I know your family is announcing the visitation for your father tomorrow. Is that right?
So it'll be from 11 to 2 at Poole Funeral Home, the old Ralph Buckner up on the hill on the bypass. We'll have the services to follow, and then we're going to do it all in one day. Mom didn't want to, dilly-dally, and neither would Dad. And so so he's going to be buried at, he was born in Calhoun in 1955, so we're going to let him live the rest of his days there. So we'll be at the Calhoun Cemetery there beside the First Baptist Church following the service.
Okay, Bridget, over to you.
Just heard from Lonnie Patton, owner of Firehouse Subs. He is upping that bid to $400 for all 4 socks.
Whoa, Lonnie!
These are like Taylor Swift tickets. I'm not lying to you.
Well, that's what I'm hearing. My daughter and son are all over it.
Yeah, this is just it's next level.
Lonnie at Firehouse betting on the McDonald's socks. That's pretty good.
Here's the one thing I do wish they would keep is the Grinch salt. Like, I wish that would be
Don't look at me, look at him. I don't have anything to do with it.
That's really tradition here because
You're the reason why Diet Coke or Coke Zero. You're the reason why Coke Zero is in Bradley County.
Don't ever forget it.
No, you don't, because you know what? Coke Zero is not nationwide, so you had no.
Just here in Bradley County. Coke Zero in Bradley County.
I talked to my friend. Now, I didn't want to say this on the air, but I will.
You have no friends.
Well, I know. I talked to my friend, longtime Coca-Cola board member Warren Buffett. I called Warren. I said, Warren, Mark Smith needs Coke Zero. You got Coke Zero.
No.
What you're ingrate. What more do you want? All right.
So nice to be a legend in his own mind, isn't it?
Real fast. Long-time giver to this, Ricky K. Wood just gave $500 to the Empty Stock Fund.
Rick K. Well, hey, Rick, I just learned yesterday, buddy. I hope you're feeling better. I'll give you a holler later on. All right, Bridget, let's remind everybody they can get a hold of us here. We're going to take a quick time out.
Okay, call or text 423-614-6499. If you are texting in, include your name with that. Tell us how much you'd like to pledge, and then you can donate online at mymix1041.com.
All right, we will come back in just a moment. Yeah, very special morning here. It's the next to last day of our Empty Stocking Fund. Tomorrow morning, we are live at Life Care Centers of America. We'll be joined by Cleveland Renaissance Show Choir, the Walker Valley Chamber Choir, the Bradley Vocal Motion, Lake Forest Revolution Show Choir, Tennessee Christian Preparatory School. We got a bunch of music tomorrow. We got more to come. Stand by.
Bridget going to sing too?
Mixed Mornings is brought to
Milli
you
Vanilla.
by Honey
Nice.
Baked in Cleveland.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, but without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight?
Got a lot to tell you, and let's do this first, though.
Merry Christmas and a good night's
And you
sleep
too,
from
thanks.
your friends at your hometown mattress factory right here in Cleveland. Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price. Better sleep, better life.
All right, for today, mostly sunny, a high of 48 and a low of 31 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 59 and a low of 33. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 58. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 33 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
All right. This weather also brought to you in part by PhD Pharmacy. Good morning, Gina Mosier Patterson. Thanks so much. Update, Brenda Lawson, on the socks from McDonald's, which are apparently a very hot item. And so tell me what's happening here.
I just got a text that said, "Come on, Grammy, get the socks." Well, I'm Grammy. So $500.
Oh, well. Now, Mark, we crossed a half hour. Remind us about these socks. What are they again?
They're the Grimace socks that we used in the adult Happy Meal. So I've had people from all over the country that my friends call me, "Hey, can you get me some socks?" It's like, no, not really. I'm trying to sell them.
And Josh Rogers is still better about his weight for them.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, is Grammy going to get the socks if I go up on the bid, or is she going to let me pay for them and then be able to get the money for empty stocking funds? So I'm sitting here thinking,
go ahead,
what's the increment? It's very simple to say, sit.
Do it.
Come on.
Come on.
You're familiar with that. Do it.
I don't remember those times. I remember hearing that, and then it goes right away. So.
We are
Straight
just
feeling
calling
he's gonna make it though. He's gonna make a bid. I just know him. Something. Let me tell you a true story. Growing up, when we first moved to Cleveland, our neighbors were Lloyd and Linda Rogers.
Oh wow!
And Jeff and Lisa were our neighbors, and what a great family the Rogers have been, and what they've done for our community is unbelievable.
That's incredible,
and it's a great, great family.
Apologize for the third generation, but
that's not my fault.
So we do have these Grimace socks with a bid now at $500, and Mark
Grinch. There's a Grinch. Grimace is the big purple lovable character.
Well, your twin brother, yeah, I know. Anyway,
this poor lady has to go to Roane County.
Hannah Goodson.
She's over here sweating bullets.
Hannah Goodson, UT Extension. How we doing?
Everything's fine. I'm good. No, I'm great. Good morning.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. I have 3 checks here today, all from the Goodson family and the Tanton family, which are my cousins next door. So I just did a one-stop shop and brought all these. I have no idea the total, so I can't even do it now. So it's a couple hundred, a few hundred, I don't know. But yeah, so we just wanted to donate today, especially on our Friends Day. We just love this. We love how much this community gives. We love everything about it. I love serving it. I love working for UT-TSU Extension, Bradley County. It's a wonderful place to live, wonderful place to be, and wonderful place to give.
And is Walker and your parents watching
Yes.
this morning? They
Well,
watch
she's
every morning?
probably on her way to school.
Oh, she's on her way to school.
But yeah, she's probably listening.
Okay,
So,
hello,
still
Walker.
dancing. I found the video this morning from like 2 years ago where she was dancing to y'all's theme song. So she still dances. She, she didn't get to know me.
Steve, I have $100 bill here. If she gets me one of those hats, I'm
Hey, I got it.
Oh,
Here.
wow.
Done.
All right, there's another
Done.
100.
Gotcha. I
All right,
gotcha.
thank you,
Yes.
Hannah. I know you got to go.
Thank y'all. Yes, we have the Eastern Region 4-H Hog Show for the next 3 days. So I have
And
to
of
go
course, I
set
already
up.
knew that. So,
You
I mean,
already
that's
knew
already on my
that.
calendar. I mean, what a weekend at the Hog Show. I guarantee you right now. Hannah, hey, what's the website? Because you got a lot of
Yeah,
a lot
a
going
lot of
on.
stuff. Bradley.tennessee.edu.
Thanks, Hannah.
Thank
Have
y'all.
a safe trip up
Why
there.
you not ask me?
What?
Why you not ask
There's
me?
my card. You can get me.
Ask you what?
What the website is?
I did. Oh, your website?
I'm on her ag board.
You're on the ag committee?
You're right.
You're on the
You're
ag committee?
absolutely right. Howdy dandy.
The biggest city slick I've ever met in my life is on the ag committee.
Absolutely.
How many people said no?
I'm trying to educate the community.
Oh, okay, that's right. Well,
That's what I hear to do.
one at a time.
Extension educates. That's what we do.
Thank you, Hannah.
She even bought me a pair of boots.
Really?
No.
No, of course.
Got rid of my Air Forces.
Steve Black is here, of course, with Keller Williams. Steve, good morning.
Good morning. We're here with Radley Lottmiller, our team leader, and we're here in support of our friend Steve Shelton, who also does our insurance at the office, all things insurance. And we're always here to support Brenda and her efforts in the Empty Stocking Fund. In fact, this past fall, we had Brenda and yourself come and present to our agents, our leadership, all about the story of the Empty Stocking Fund. It was a wonderful luncheon, and we're so appreciative of the efforts that y'all put together and collaborated on many years ago.
You've got so many of your team members there at Keller Williams are so active, not just in this, but really year-round, aren't they?
Year-round, and what we do, we've given the opportunity to our agents, closing by closing, they can contribute X amount of dollars out of their commission to Empty Stocking Fund and other entities we have within our Keller Williams franchise. And that's how we raise our money year over year. Also, Brian Richardson is usually here. I want to say amongst us, but we're amongst Brian standing here because he's so large. And but he wasn't able to make it today. He has a tremendous migraine headache, and he's trying to recuperate from that today. So we miss Brian and Cindy being here. And
Tell him to stop thinking about Bridget, because I usually have one every morning. So,
well, I don't know the cause.
Well, okay,
I'm just
that's
saying.
fine.
I'm just saying.
That's
But
all right.
we're
I'm sorry to hear that.
But I'm going to let Radley, if it's okay, present what we have to contribute, and of course, Richardson's are going to be. Richardson Group will contribute along with us.
They're a big part of this. Radley, good morning. Second morning in a row.
2 times in a row.
He's our incoming president of the River County Association of Realtors, and looking forward to that.
Yeah. It's just nice to be here. Love the hat, love the socks and everything. But before we go any further, I just want to say, you're talking about bidding. As an auctioneer, believe me, if you don't make that bid, you're going to regret it. I'm just saying. You will regret it. So,
You're talking to Josh Rogers.
Do
Yeah,
it,
trying to get him
Josh.
to
Do
bed.
it, Josh. Be a hero to your children.
There you go.
4 socks.
I was a hero. I stood in line at McDonald's in the drive-thru for 40
The math
minutes.
works.
be a
If 4
hero.
pairs of socks, 4 women in your home. I'm just saying, the math really works. Math really works here.
We're thinking.
We're
waiting for some more bids to come in.
If you think wrong, you think wrong. Here we go. I will say, if this gets between you and Grammy, it's going to get real interesting.
Hey, I got Grammy. I got Grammy.
Just make the bid. You're just forcing her to go higher, and it's for a good cause.
Yeah, I had that happen to me once. Cost me $50,000. I'll tell this story real quick. So, my dear friend, late friend, Pat Summit, we always had a thing called Salute for Excellence. And so she came up to me and she said, hey, she said, I'm going to do the, she always did a fried green, her and Joan Cronin did a fried green tomato dinner at her house. And so they auctioned it off every year. So the year before I'd won it, so bid was kind of going a little slow. So she comes sits down. She said, "Hey, friend." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "I need you to bid." She said, I want you to drive this bid up. And so I said, "Okay, I'll start it out." So I started out. Well, the gentlemen that owned the Regal Theaters at the time, they jumped in. So she comes back over. She said, "Really drive it up." Okay. I said, "I'm going to do this for you." So anyway, so we do. I get it up to $50,000. And I stop. So they win the fried green tomatoes. We accomplish what she wanted done. Yeah. Joan Cronin walks up to the microphone and she said, "Brenda Lawson, Pat and I will do 2 fried green tomatoes." So driving the bid up sometimes don't help you out.
Hey, Bridget, I need you to do your best Pat Summit on her right now. Bradley, over to you.
Yes, sir. All right, back to business here. So, on behalf of Keller Williams Cleveland and the Richardson Group, our dear friends and partners, we would like to donate $5,000.
My goodness gracious. Let's hear it. Wow. Well, Steve, I got an email from you last night. Tell me about this thing.
Well, last Christmas year ago, our friend at the end, Mr. Shelton, sent me a recording, and evidently he had run up to Gatlinburg. Everybody goes up. We went up this last weekend for the Gatlinburg Festival Light Parade, and he jumped in one of those recording booths. He wanted to get Brenda something really special for Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
He knew that she had a favorite Christmas carol.
That's right. I remember.
So he jumped in one of those booths, and Brenda and Bridget have known me, they've known me so long, they knew me how 6 foot tall, had black hair, and a lot of it. We go way back. Well, they knew I have a background in music, so Brenda says, "Hey, here's what Shelton gave me for, Christmas is a very nice gift, but what do you think I should do about this?" I said, "Well, let me listen to it." So I listened to it. I said, "I think Shelton should not only do that song and put it on a recording, but he should make a whole album of it, and I'll buy the first case of it."
Wow.
So if you have that available, we can hear how Shelton did up there on.
Yeah, let's hear this. Fruit Loops sent this to me. We're about to play what Shelton did here. This is good.
This is not
Oh, holy night, stars are brightly shining. It is the night
It's so good.
of our dear Savior's birth.
Amen.
It gets better.
Long lay the world in sin and error high, till he appeared and the soul bells its worth.
Hey, for a $500 donation right now, we may get it turned off. I'm just saying.
I love it.
I was going to give $1,000 if you just play it all day long.
For yonder frame,
Shelton gets into it here in a second. Hang on.
a new and glorious morn. On your knees.
I feel it.
I feel something. I don't know.
Hear the angels voice.
This isn't the worst song you ever played, really.
Well, no, it's not. No, not by far.
I think that's good.
I bet that sounded good in the karaoke box.
Numbers at this point.
Okay.
Enough is enough.
Bridget, thank you, Steve. That's very sweet of you. Bridget has wrote me a note, and she said, now, equal time in this political season. This is Bridget here. She did this for her mama back on Mother's Day 3 years ago. Amen.
We have lost, one listener we had this morning.
Come on, Bridget. She gets ready here in a second, Steve. Do you remember that? Back in your days at North Cleveland. Come on now.
You still in the choir at church?
This was her tryout for the Voices of Lee, as a matter of fact. Yeah, now.
This was when she was a little girl, probably 5 or 6. All right.
That's Mom on the piano there. They had a good old time.
Cut her some slack.
One more time for him. Brenda's crying. I don't think it's good. Josh is leaving. Convictions in the room, Josh. Get out of here, boy. Steve Black, thank you, buddy. We love
Thank
you.
y'all very much. Congratulations.
Good to see you.
Always good to be here.
$5,000 from Keller Williams. Let's hear it for him. Come on now. Come on.
Steve, we just heard from Bradley County Commissioner Cindy Slater, $300. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cindy. I understand Cindy is listening or watching internationally this morning. Hey, by the way, Brenda, come on up, Mylon. Get over there on the pulpit. I saw McChesney. Come on, McChesney. Brenda, Cindy Slater, and Jeff Jones of Whirlpool. They called me a couple of days ago, and they said, we're going to donate. There are, what are they? One's
a food processor.
Then the stand ready mixing.
And a stand ready mixer.
You can tell I use these things all the time.
And then a KitchenAid. They're all KitchenAid products. KitchenAid stand mixer, a KitchenAid food processor, and then a multi cooker.
Okay, so we're adding those to our prizes that
Yes.
we'll draw for tomorrow morning.
Yes.
At Life Care.
Yes. And we have heard from Ryan Atwell, and he's gave $25. He said it's not much, but I want to make this donation on behalf of Mike Lee for his friendship.
Well, let me tell you, $25 is wonderful. Every penny is so helpful. I know you folks. So glad to have you, Jeremy Jones. We're going to put all you guys together.
All right.
We'll make a, like yesterday we had Shelton. We had just a room full in the green room. They said was a much better show than in here with Xandra and her sisters.
I'm sure.
They had like 50 people out in the lobby.
Yeah, we'll get to them later. I heard they were poaching taking advantage of my family's trying time and poaching some of my normal donors.
Yeah, that's pretty low even for you.
Yeah, that was, also Dwayne Goff called me this morning and said you were selling fast passes this morning to my dad's funeral, and I was like,
come on! Come on!
I was like, what in the world? So,
hey, your dad said for the empty stocking fund.
Yeah, anything
kind of like my
goes.
dad.
Yeah,
Same thing.
Anything goes.
All right, we've got quite a trio. Do you all know each other? I don't even know if you would know each other. We've got Mylon Blake, Bradley County Commissioner, Jeremy Jones, Principal Walker Valley, and Lee McChesney. What are you doing now? Anything?
He runs Cleveland State. Wait.
More than you.
He runs the Cleveland State Foundation over here. You want to just get back in your lane, Heartline. Okay? The work he's doing is unbelievable. Here.
I'll start reading his text to me on the air if you'd like for me to. I mean,
Hey, I'm doing you a favor this morning.
why is that?
Because I was driving over here, I was listening to your radio station. You started playing Shelton's song.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And I got in here as quick as I could to turn it off. So what little ratings you have wouldn't go down the toilet, okay?
Mylon Blake,
Hey,
buddy,
good morning, Steve.
You've been helping us for many years. and I
You've been
appreciate
doing this for many years, so I appreciate what you do for our community. I really do.
It's an honor. Why do you do it, and why? What do you like about this thing?
Well, I mean, I think you've said this every single year, and every single year it means a lot that every single penny that you raise goes toward. There's no admin fee or anything like every single penny, and that just means a lot. But overall, what you do for our young people, so that there's something very tangible. Obviously, the meaning of Christmas is Jesus. But having something tangible like this is just, icing on the cake, so to speak. So I appreciate what you and Brittany, what is this? I've been in 15, 16 years, probably more than that. So
For you?
Yeah.
I mean, you've been involved since you came to Cleveland, I think, first year.
Since Amy and I got here.
Well, and what I was going to say is your sons were small children, really. I mean, children bringing the donations in, and now what are they doing?
Well, Asa decided to migrate over to California, and we'll talk about that later. And then Eli's getting ready to graduate down in Sanford.
So I mean, it's just amazing the generations that have given, and a lot of you parents out there, if you'll give, your children will see it and they'll continue it. Mylon, thank you. Bradley County Commissioner
Thank
Mylon
you.
Blake, appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you.
Jeremy Jones is the principal of Walker Valley. What's up, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you, Steve?
Man, I'm doing good, and I know that you've had several of your clubs and groups and teams up at Walker Valley giving to the Empty Stocking Fund. Tell me about that.
Yes, sir. So, this is my first year kind of being back up there. So I'm learning kind of the tradition and the history there at Walker Valley. And Holly Black, as you all know, is literally the heart and soul, and she's helping me kind of, get back into the rhythm of everything.
She told me she's the queen.
She is the queen. I will agree with that.
25 years.
She deserves a crown to kind of wear around everywhere.
You got it.
But we put out there to our faculty and staff first if they wanted to donate. And so as of yesterday, from our faculty and staff, we had $1,200. Now, what's exciting about that is throughout the day, I continue to have people coming up. And so by the end of the day, we're hoping to even push it close to 1,500, which we're excited about.
Wow.
And then with our clubs and our coaches, they've been calling in. I know Holly Black's kind of been communicating that information. And a bigger picture, there's people that are making much larger donations, but when you see people giving, I mean, it ministers to you. It encourages you. And then to continue with what he was talking about, at Valley View, I got to see my families, my kids that benefited from this and the way it took care of them. And so, Brenda, just thank you so much. And now to see on this end, where secondary students are getting to go and serve this Saturday, where they help, you see these multiple generations or ages and how we come together as a community. So as a principal, I'm excited, as an educator, and it's just awesome, and we just want to be a part of giving. And to anyone from the Walker Valley community, I want to encourage you, if you haven't yet, please get in there and donate, and it's just a great cause, and now I'm getting to see it from a different angle.
Someone said earlier this week, this is Cleveland and Bradley County. This is the generosity. This is the way people are here, and especially when you talk about 1,500 local children, it doesn't get better than that. Jeremy, thank you, buddy. And by the way, while you're here, 25th anniversary of the school.
That's
hard
right.
to believe.
It's unbelievable. It's exciting. I want to encourage people to kind of check out our Facebook page. We're doing a little 12 days of Christmas theme with the milestones of Walker Valley High School, and we're looking back over the last 25 years and some amazing things we've got to do together as a community of educators.
Everybody says you're doing a great job up there, and besides yourself telling me that, I believe everybody else too. That's just fine. I love Jeremy Jones. Hey, Lee McChesney, Cleveland State, buddy, you and Robin, you guys been helping us for a long time.
We have, Steve, and I'm glad we have the opportunity to help each year. My wife taught at Hopewell for 25 years, and she would always come home talking about how excited the kids were from Hopewell about the new things that they had, and they wanted to show them off and things. And it just drives home, the point of what we're doing. And Cleveland's such a great community jumping behind this, not only with the fundraising, but just all the people that are there tomorrow unloading and organizing packages so that they come out of the gym quickly and efficiently, and then all that are there on Saturday helping. It's just a tremendous outpouring of caring and support from this community.
Well, and Brenda, this guy
here.
right here is one of them.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, Lee, for years, he and Rodney and the YMCA group, they probably have the hardest job of anybody. They stand outside in the cold, in the rain, and whatever. I won't never forget one year when we finished, Lee McChesney come into the gym, and he did not, he was dripping water. It had rained and the wind had blown so bad. And we provide tents for him, but sometimes, we can't help the weather. But I felt so sorry for him because, he did not have a dry thread on him, and it was cold that day, too. So, Lee, we really appreciate you and Rodney and the group at the YMCA.
Nice of you to finally do something for somebody. Somebody else.
Boy, I tell you what, I could say a whole lot, but it's Christmas.
Well, and, hey,
Heartline, I will tell you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have seen Santa's naughty and nice list. Yeah. And there's a straight line of nice down through here, a lot of names. There's a straight line. It's a real short list of naughty. And then there's this one name in between that keeps teeter-tottering back and forth.
Talk about Mark Smith like that. He just
and it's Steve Hartline.
Okay.
So it's Steve Hartline teeter-tottering back and forth. So you better be careful. He's watching you now.
Hey, Reverend Jeremy Jones, lay hands on him, would you? Where's Frank Evans when we need him?
Jeremy, you can tell Hartline had the mic set up for him this morning instead of you and I, right? Having to do this.
And I don't think it's nice.
Getting back to this. Appreciate Brenda and all that she's done, just the organization of this and the time she puts in. Amen. And then all the folks, you got Shelton, you got Mark Smith here, all the people y'all have come in and co-host this thing with you. It's just, it speaks to what Cleveland is. It truly does. It speaks to what Cleveland is and Bradley County, and it's a great place to be here. And, my kids have helped with this for years, and they actually start checking in with me in late October and November about what's the date. Got to make sure we get it on the calendar, so they look forward to it as well. So thank y'all for the opportunity.
Well, and I want to brag on he doesn't know this, but even his daughter-in-law up there at Walker Valley High School, she came up to me yesterday, and she didn't want this attention, but she found me, and even was pretty generous with her gift, and that's what it is. It stirs within people, to do something and to move something.
That's
and
Lindsay, of course.
Yes, and she's amazing. So I think that, not to hijack what he was saying, but the ripple effect that it has amongst all the different people, once again, is very encouraging. So Brenda, thank you very much for what you're doing.
Well, thank you. We couldn't do it without all of our staff and faculty at all the schools. You do the first step that makes it, the most important step that makes it happen.
Brenda, I hate to bring this up on the air, but Lee wanted to dedicate some of the empty stocking fund to the University of Kentucky basketball NIL fund. And I really don't think that's appropriate.
There you go again.
You're
sliding toward that naughty list, telling lies, Heartline. You're sliding that way.
All right. Hey, Doug and Andrea Byerly, thank you. $100 in memory of Dwayne Williams. And Brenda, we've received a lot in memory of Dwayne Williams this morning.
Yes, we have.
And then even, Dwayne passed away in January, so this calendar year. Let's get an update, Brenda Lawson. What's happening?
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Merry Christmas. God bless all of you.
Thank you.
And we pray Lee gets saved at some
So
point.
we heard from Bradley High School faculty, $450. Ryan Felton, $200. Joe Stanford, $250. Ryan Atwell, $25. Holly and Ross Tarver Distributing in memory of Philip Shelton, $1,000. Wholesale Supply Group in honor of the Shelton family, $2,500. Ivy, Violet, and Georgia Rogers in honor of Uncle Shelton, $300. Tara Starr, $50. Melvin and Kate Elder, $100. Simmons Bank in memory of Philip Shelton, $500. Karen Williams, $100. Robert Cronin, $300. Tony and Yvonne Davidson, $100. Todd and Laura Davidson, $100. Excuse me. And those are all in memory of Dwayne Williams. Austin and Ashley Byerly in honor of her dad, Dwayne Williams. Howard and Tracy Hamilton, $100. Matt Moore, Jen, Anna Kate, and Max in memory of Maxine Moore, $200. Mark Smith Foundation, $2,500. Jason and Melissa Reuter in memory of Philip Shelton, $100. Ricky K. Wood, $500. Commissioner Cindy Slater, $300. Mark Smith, $100. Hannah Goodson, $150. Randall and Ginger Goodson, $200. Karen and Gerald Tatton in honor of Hannah Goodson and Walker, $100. Keller Williams and Richardson Group, $5,000. Keith and Sharon Shell in memory of Mallory Rose Shell, $200. Lee and Robin McChesney, $200. Mylon and Amy Blake, $100. That brings our total to $675.58.
170, what now?
$170,675.58.
Pretty good. That deserves a hand. Stephen Shelton.
Just heard from the Laura Davis family, $50. Mark Touchstone and the Wright Brothers Shop, $500. And from Cleveland Insurance, $1,500.
Whoa, thank you very much. Stephen Beasley's here with the UPS store. Beasley, what's up with you, buddy?
Man, we've got a lot of boxes moving around this time of year.
Yeah, you're busy. It's like Santa's workshop.
Run, Rudolph! Santa's got to make it to town. So we've been moving and shaking over there. There's been a lot going on.
You're seeing a lot of this community.
Man, it's so cool. It's like honestly, it's like a Christmas party every time you walk in there. I mean, there's all your friends and some of your family, and somebody will bring snacks every once in a while. And so, you got to love a good Christmas party. And there's one happening, really kind of kicked off last week. But there's a lot of folks at the store, and I've been clocking the average time in and out, just thinking, how do we make this really fast? And so there's a lot of elves helping take care of all that, and it moves through pretty quick. So if it's Amazon return, or if you want to bring some money for the Empty Stocking Fund, we'll bring that over here. There's been a little bit of that, and so obviously lots of packages going in and out. So.
Stephen Beasley joins us, the owner of the UPS store. You bought it from Lee Lester when he went to prison, and but anyway, crazy Lee Lester, and you're continuing his tradition though of giving to the Empty Stocking Fund, and of course you've been giving for years.
Lee was extremely generous, and I was working on a Saturday on some First Baptist work and got to meet Lee. Didn't know Lee, and if you ever met Lee, you started to love Lee immediately. He's just fantastic. So that kicked off a good friendship, and that turned into a business deal, and so that's how we ended up here. But
it's really so. What can you do for people besides the obvious?
oh yeah, so this time of year, obviously everybody's trying to get Christmas presents to where they need to go. So just bring them into the store. We can wrap them and pack them and ship them and send them everywhere they need to go. And of course, if you've already ordered stuff that you know you're going to take back, just beat the line, come on in and get those Amazon returns done. So there's a lot of things we can do. There's always the normal stuff, notary and copies, and it's neat because I'll get to see signs around town. We had some students come in not too long ago. I think Jeremy Jones will be proud of this, and they came in, wanted to start a business, and so we made a few copies, and you may dial the number on a sign to a detailing business or various places. It's pretty cool just watching people kick things off. So
it's good stuff.
Yep.
Well, Stephen, I know you're here on behalf of the Empty Stocking Fund. Tell me what's happening.
We love the Empty Stocking Fund in our family. We look forward to this every year. And so I usually try to give a gift as a multiple of our children. And so we have 7 kids. And so we have the opportunity to give based on that. I think about our town and just the long-standing tradition of this. Think about your Papa Littlefield. I got to help shop at Kmart back when Brenda Lawson putting all that together. I love watching things come together like this. I don't know if you're our town's Cousin Eddie or maybe you're our town's George Bailey. You pick whichever one.
Cousin Eddie, that's
I
pretty
think I'm closer to
appropriate.
Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, well, she's a beaut. She's a beaut. So anyway, so we love the Empty Stocking Fund and just getting to be a part of what's happening here. I mean, kids at Christmas, Kevin McAllister said it really well. Don't mess with kids at Christmas. It's a big deal. And so we love what this is all about. And, you think about just God's greatest gift was at Christmas. And that's why we give. More than it's fun and more than the lights and all that stuff, is so many things go back to Jesus and why we actually celebrate Christmas. He is the reason for the season. And this is the opportunity where we see God's gift. And so Alan Lockerman used to talk about, God does all kinds of things in the world, but one of the things he does is a lot of times he works through you to touch other people. It's going to be through your hands or through your wallet to take care of other folks. And so I think that's part of our responsibility as citizens in this town where we have a really special thing like this. Take care of the kids. Let's make sure we do. So
Appreciate Stephen and Amy Beasley and the family and the UPS store. Go see Beasley at the UPS store on Stewart Road. Thank you so much for always helping us, buddy.
thank you guys. We love what's happening here.
We appreciate it so much. All right, we're going to transition here a little bit. Bridget, I do want to check our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, topping our list today, my uncle Charles Harper celebrating
Love
his
Charles.
birthday today. Yes.
Happy birthday, Charles.
Also, Jimmy Smith is celebrating today. They tell us he loves Mix 104.1. Also, Cliff Eason is 60 today. He works for Cleveland City Schools at
Whoa.
the Educational Support Center. Happy birthday, Cliff.
Hello, Cliff. They've helped us for many years.
Yeah, Braxton Davis celebrating today, a junior at Walker Valley. Jacob Bell is 10 years old today. That is from his family. They all love you so much. That is Lindsay Bell's son. Happy birthday, Jacob. And then Hattie Wiseman is 8 years old today, a second grader at Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. That's from Dad, Mom, Millie, and Jones.
I just got a text from the former principal of Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary, Lisa Irby. She says, quote, "When you're sitting in traffic and everyone is laughing around you, you know they gotta be laughing at Shelton's interpretive singing." Lisa Irby right there. Thank you, Lisa, and that is so true.
All right, calling your birthdays and wedding
Hey, Shelton,
anniversaries.
the Grammys call when they heard that.
Yeah.
It's a restraining order. They don't want any.
Maybe this Grammy, but not the rest of it.
Oh, man. All right, call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number, the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list.
All right, we're going to take a quick timeout right here. We are back in just a moment. At Simmons Bank, we're always thinking about you.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Hi, this is Alfonso, General Manager over at Crown Cleveland. Want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday from myself and my staff. Please Google us at Crown Cleveland to see our end of the year specials.
For 55 years, the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund has helped ensure no child in Bradley County goes without Christmas. Last year, your generosity provided gifts for more than 1,500 children in Bradley County. And this year, the need is even greater. Join Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv for the Empty Stocking Fund Drive December 1st through the 12th. Donate online at mymix1041.com or mail to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit organization. All donations are tax deductible.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
From the job site to the showroom, we've got the top brands you know at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 80 years of service, no one supports contractors in our communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
President Trump with few words.
It was seized for very good reason.
With a load of illegal sanctioned Iranian and Venezuelan oil. Trump policy advisor Stephen Miller tells Fox the Maduro and other regimes use ghost fleets to evade sanctions and finance terror activities. While the House passed a huge defense authorization bill last night, including a 3.8% raise for the troops, and the Senate votes on dueling health care proposals. Michigan football coach Sharon Moore fired and then jailed on assault accusations shortly after he was fired on evidence of an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. He's married, father of 3. America is listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. It's 1041 MixTV.tv. Good morning. Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com. In our news this morning, Blood Assurance is putting out an emergency call for O-positive blood following a surge in recent trauma cases and surgeries. Hospitals have seen an unusual spike in critical need for blood and plasma products, we're told by Blood Assurance, and they are running low. They're very low on O-positive blood here before the holidays. You can schedule your appointment to make a donation at bloodassurance.org. WTVC television reports this morning that a teacher at Shenandoah Baptist Academy in Cleveland has been cited for grabbing a student by the face and shaking his head during an October incident. Bradley County Sheriff's Office says Dr. Jeff Favre, who also serves as athletic director at Shenandoah, was upset by the way a student threw a basketball. The student reported the action felt like an assault. Favre was issued a citation for assault by offensive touching. The school said it's cooperating with authorities and emphasized its child safety policies. Our news partners at Local 3 report Meigs County officials say that non-emergency phone lines for 911 and the county jail are experiencing technical issues after switching service from AT&T to Spectrum. The only working non-emergency lines in Meigs County, the only working non-emergency line, 334-5268, 334-5268. We've got a bunch of people listening over in Meigs County, so folks, you keep that in mind. Emergency calls to 911 in Meigs County, that is unaffected. Bradley County Jail, once again, earned Tier 1 accreditation from the Tennessee Corrections Institute, renewing the designation it first received in 2024. The recognition follows a comprehensive audit evaluating jail operations, safety protocols, and inmate care. Sheriff Steve Lawson credited the team's professionalism and commitment to excellence. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. And this half hour, the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund, brought to you by Park Ridge Medical Center. The CEO of Park Ridge is our friend Chris Cosby. Chris, good morning. How are you, buddy?
Hey, good morning. How about you?
I'm doing great, and I do want to talk more about your ER proposal that you, of course, made public. But I do want to talk, first of all, about Park Ridge Medical Center and supporting our Empty Stocking Fund this year.
Yeah, we're excited. My understanding is that originally was your granddad, Reverend Littlefield. Is that correct?
He started the party that we support in 1945.
Wow, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
nice.
Yes,
And
sir.
so, we stand behind being good community partners, and we meant that when we say we were going to come and be part of this community. So the chance to come here today, talk to you a little bit, but also we've got a check for you from Park Ridge Health System, a donation to the fund, and super excited to participate in that because during this time of the season, you want to make sure families have what they need, not just health care, but also make sure they have a great Christmas. So super excited to be part of this.
Well, Chris, thank you so much, and to your team at Park Ridge, we can't thank you enough. And I do want to go back, though, to a previous interview you and I did here, and that is you said, of course, Cleveland, Bradley County, even that southwestern Polk County corridor truly need another option for emergency care. So why do you believe this area is ready for a full-service freestanding ER?
Yeah, you look at your rapid population growth in Bradley County and what's happening, especially you take a hard look at the area we chose on APD 40 in the corner of Blackburn Road, and the data really supports the ability to put one there in need. You know, when you look at this county, this region, Polk County, Bradley County, and the growth, there deserves to be a choice. So you got some residents are driving 30, 45 minutes to access health care. So making that closer to them, being part of the community is why we're here.
We're joined by Chris Cosby. He's the CEO of Park Ridge Medical Center. And as you've been talking to people in this community and around this area, what are you hearing? What have you enjoyed hearing from the local residents?
People are excited about choice. They want to be able to have a choice that's got a different name on the building, and so we're excited to be that person. They want this the sooner they can get it, because we look at when people access health care, especially emergency care, minutes matter. So to place this in a part of the growing community, people are really excited, especially in the south part of Bradley, an investment into that part of the county that is desperately needed.
Joined by, again, Chris Cosby, CEO of Park Ridge, and a question about insurance, and if you can clarify as far as insurance and what insurance the proposed Park Ridge Cleveland ER would take.
Yeah, so that is the question we're getting. So we take all major insurers. There's none we don't take on the major insurance plans. We also take TennCare, and that's really important for Bradley County because over 30,000 of your residents are part of TennCare. So the ability to have another ER in the region we're actually one of the largest providers in the region for TennCare, so put that in your backyard is a great deal.
All right, Chris, and then some people also asking about transfers, patient transfers, and if you can explain how that works, and then who decides where someone goes?
Yeah, that's always the patient's and their family's decision. They get to drive wherever they need the next level of care. So I think the one thing about freestanding ERs is the admit rate, the transfer rate is actually low. On average, it's 3 to 7%. So for a typical freestanding ER, that could be 1 to 3 patients a day. Some days none, some days 3, and that's why there's an average of 3 to 7%, 1 to 3 a day. So it's really not a lot. However, if you do need to access that next level of care, it's your choice. It's your family's choice. Now, we have a bed waiting for you at Park Ridge when that happens. However, we're going to let you make that choice. If you're like, hey, I want to go local, or I would like to go to another hospital in Chattanooga, we will work with our transfer center and we'll make it happen.
Chris Cosby. Chris, can't thank you enough for what you're doing for the Empty Stocking Fund with Park Ridge. And how can people find out more about Park Ridge?
Yes, parkridgeclevelander.com. You can go there, let us know your thoughts and your opinions. There's a chance to fill out letters of support, so we'd appreciate that. I'll say it one more time, parkridgeclevelander.com.
Well, Chris, I want to introduce you to Mark Smith. Mark is the owner of McDonald's in this area. And Mark you've got those socks that everybody's talking about over at McDonald's, and Brenda Lawson here,
and we still need let's extend the.
Wait! That means you're on the clock right now.
The bid is 500. The bid's 500.
These are the Grinch socks. Mark, tell us about this.
These are the collector socks that we were selling with the Grinch meal, the adult Happy Meal, but they've become a very hot item, and we're going to raise money for the Empty Stocking Fund with the socks, and you can never spend too much. It's a charity auction, so please.
I'm watching this guy behind you. That's Derek Morris at Cleveland Middle School. He looks like he's on America's Most Wanted, actually. So, hey, grab it! Anyway, so we've got a $500 bid from Grant.
$500 bid, and Josh Rogers, you still have time. Come on up. Come on, make your bid.
Hey, I'll make it $5. I'll make it $550.
$550.
I'll personally make it $550.
These would look good on Chris.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It would also look great on Josh Rogers. I can't decide. I don't know, Steven.
Well, he's
Hey, I gotta love this guy's hat. Okay, I think it's great. Here.
You know, Steve used to let me come in here and report the sports until I started reporting it honestly. So I started reporting that the Cubs are the best team in the land. I'm sorry, Steve.
There's still way too many Cub fans.
So listen right now.
Go
Chris
Braves.
Cosby in the lead right here.
Thanks.
Chris Cosby in the lead on these
550.
sweet Grinch socks.
550.
Also,
Again, you can never bid too much.
Okay, so we're at 550 on the Grinch socks right here. Chris, thanks so much, buddy. Great to see you again.
I appreciate you. I hope you and the families have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This morning, our co-host, of course, is Stephen Shelton. And Shelton, you and it's been quite an hour here. We're joined now by our friends from Cleveland Middle School. We've got Derek Morris and Holly Stroud, and come on over, guys.
My only question between these two is, do they ever get to the gym? Because Derek really thinks he's a great shooter, and
Derek is actually he is a good shooter.
I know, and that's when I just want to know if these guys ever go to the gym, whether it's a game of horse. I know they're not playing competitively because he wouldn't make it, and so
man, I love coming here.
Yeah, and so but I would love to know if you guys just break out in the gym and just actually just see who's still got it. I mean, has this ever happened? It's a burning question.
As a matter of fact, yesterday, Derek shot from half court, and I said $5, and he would have hit it, but one of the kids knocked it out.
Wait, one of the kids knocked it
They
out?
shot a ball at the same time, and they hit
I was going to say, we're signing them up, whoever's knocking
There's no way he's beating Holly. There's no way.
We can put money on this, Mark Smith.
I'm for the empty stocking fund. Go ahead, raise all the money for the empty stocking funds you want. My money's on the retired jersey that's hanging up in the arena.
I was going to say that.
That's all I got to say.
Derek's is in his basement, buddy. I'm just telling you.
He retired his own number.
Just saying.
I've always said he looks just like John Stockton. I used to tell him that, although he shoots better than Stockton. So anyway, hey Derek, let's get serious just for a second. You've you've spearheaded a drive for them to be stocking fund for several years at Cleveland Middle School. Tell me about this year, buddy.
Well, listen. Every year we love to help out because it's not just local kids; it's our kids, and so this is a good cause in spite of you. And
that's a true statement.
And so we do what we can. And of course, Mr. Akiana helps us out by doing pajama pants. Everyone at Cleveland Middle School is wearing pajamas today. It's amazing what people will pay for. And so our goal was $1,000. Every year, I have to take a pie in the face. I had to let Amy beat me in a 3-point contest so I didn't hurt her feelings. This year, Holly's been there, 4 years now?
4 this going on 4.
And she works harder than you and I combined. We know that, but no doubt. But also, she needs to join in the joy of working with me. And this year, we get dumped with a Gatorade bucket in the cold outside.
What? That's what you did?
Next week.
Oh, it hadn't happened yet.
We'll video it and send it.
And it's going to be colder than it's ever been next week.
Yeah.
Shelton,
the timing's perfect.
Shelton and Mark Smith recall George Allen, Long Beach State. So we won't have a repeat. But anyway.
Anyway, our goal was 1,000. We ended up with, what do we end up with here, Stephen?
You guys
put your glasses on.
Ended up with $1,109.93.
Hey,
Although I'm a little concerned, I see Scott Carroll's signature on this.
Oh, it'll bounce. It'll bounce.
I was going to say this.
Are you sure you can read that? Because here's Shelton trying to read it. He's got his glasses in his hand.
Holly, you and I, of course, back to your days in Polk County at the Boys and Girls Clubs out there, you're very familiar with children and their needs, especially at Christmas time. Tell me about that and how that motivated you to get involved here.
I'm kind of just riding Derek's coattail this year because I'm still kind of new at it. But, when he asked if we wanted to go in, I was like, definitely. Because, in Polk County, we used to shop for 30 kids. We'd provide 15, houses with gifts and food and then socks. We purchased 250 pairs of socks. Wow. And so, it's just, currently where I'm at, I know for a fact in my classroom alone, there's 7 or 8 kids who may not have a home. Currently, they just need things and necessities. So it's a much need, and so this is a great thing for us to be a part of.
Derek, thanks for spearing again for us. Have to be nice to you at least one day a year.
At least one day.
So I was on the plane, at the parade last Saturday night.
Yeah, you're working hard there.
Yeah, and they basically poured me in it. So anyway, and I saw you and Amber, and you said that was your first Christmas parade.
It's my first parade ever because they don't have parades in Africa.
Oh, they don't?
They're not really, so it's...
Would you like to explain that statement?
I grew up in Africa. There was no parades. And then when I got here, I didn't want to go to them because I didn't see the need. My wife said we were going. So I went.
And so you come to your first Cleveland Christmas parade.
It was a lot of fun.
And
I
what'd
saw
you
a lot of people I knew because I've been here for a long time.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of candy. It's great.
And as I said, what?
I got a lot of candy given to me.
Oh, yeah. And as I said, you stole it from the children, thanks.
Yeah,
but as
you're
I
welcome.
said in the microphone, I said, and because you're screaming at me, this is my first parade, I said, well, I hope it's your last. You know, and
I'm okay with that, too.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. Hey, no kidding. Derek, everybody, Nat Akiona, of course, Scott Carroll, everybody at Cleveland Metal, thank you very much. Really
Thank you, guys.
appreciate it. Over $1,100, Shelton. And we are. So we've got probably a lot of new people listening this hour. And Shelton is here. Shelton lost his dad just a couple of nights ago. And, you know, you and I talked yesterday, and I said, and you told me you're coming in, which shouldn't have surprised me, but it did. And what did you tell me about what your dad would?
We got work to do. That was his. No matter if you're bleeding. I mean, I cut my knee, and we're supposed to mow the yard. He's like, "Let's go."
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't matter. So,
go.
but yeah, we didn't. There's no stopping. You know, the world doesn't stop turning. So, we'll. But no, I appreciate everything everybody said this morning. It's. You know, my mom has been listening. She's grateful as well. So.
Yeah, Sunday we're praying for you. And Shelton, I do want you to mention, because I'm about to do our obituary program. Now look, a lot of you folks who listen or watch us each morning, we've got a, you know, Bridget, we've got a schedule here normally, but we throw that out the window this time of the year, so we're a little off on some of our times here. We're about to do our obituary program. Shelton, if you would, your dad, of course, the great Philip Shelton, tell us about the arrangements.
Visitation tomorrow from 11 to 2 at Poole Funeral Home up on the hill on the bypass. The service will follow, and then we'll have the procession to the graveyard there in Calhoun, Tennessee by the First Baptist Church.
So, I know a lot of people will want to know that. Let me also continue. Thank you, Derek, and appreciate you and Holly. We're going to get you back to school there. Do want to get our obituary program brought to you by our friends at Chattanooga Funeral Home and, Chattanooga Monument Company. My mistake there. Jason, sorry about that. Jason, Jason lost his dad a few months ago. It's very personal to him. This is a mission. It's not just a business. It's a mission. And Chattanooga Monument Company, they specialize in bronze and granite memorials and monuments. And Bridget, they're in Cleveland.
They're in Cleveland.
They purchased the former Crisp Monument Company, I believe.
That's right. Yeah. So they're happy to have a location here in Cleveland.
Saw Jason on with James Howard on Channel 9 yesterday, my buddy James. At any rate, Chattanooga Monument Company, you can visit ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. Other obituaries this morning, Pastor Jesse Lee Millsaps, 85, a resident of Cleveland, passed away Saturday, December 6th at his home. And longtime pastor, arrangements by the Jim Rush Funeral Home. They'll have a Remembrance of Life service Saturday at 2 p.m. That is following the Receiving Friends, noon till 2. For Pastor Jesse Lee Millsaps, 85, passed away Saturday, December 6th. Charles O. McClure, age 85, of Delano, passed away December 7th. Lifelong Polk County resident. Arrangements are, okay, we don't have that, but at any rate, we do have the arrangements, actually. Visitation will be tomorrow, 3 to 6 at the Cambria Baptist Church in Etowah, and the funeral will follow that receiving of friends for Charles O. McClure, 85, of Delano. All right, obituary program brought to you by the Chattanooga Monument Company. Visit ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. Get a check of the streets right here, Bridget, and I appreciate Don Ledford, Dr. Debbie Melton. They're going to come with a donation tomorrow. I told her probably do cash, not a check, because we couldn't cash it, but it's all right.
Oh, come on.
All right.
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The year-end savings event is now in progress at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Save big on Chevy and GMC trucks and SUVs. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. They have a winter personal training offer. Buy 10 sessions and get 2 free. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Hey, are you doing okay? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. Have you not been taking your...
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
It was the night before Christmas when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, because they were all sleeping on their Mermaid mattresses. Year-end clearance savings up to 50% off. All closeouts must go. Only at Mermaid Mattress.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
For your inner child and your grown-up cravings, the new grilled cheese bacon burger. Angus beef, bacon, and Swiss and American cheese melting on our soft buttery sourdough. And our new grilled cheese breakfast sandwich with sausage or bacon and a fried egg. Only at Hardee's.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Hey everyone, Nicole Mooreshead with Hardee's here, and on behalf of all of us at J&S Restaurants, we just wanted to wish you all the goodness of the holiday season. Stop in a Hardee's near you today to try our cinnamon raisin biscuits or enjoy the festive Holly Jolly Sparkler.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me. Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
A great night's sleep. Take advantage of holiday savings at Mermaid Mattress, and we can deliver free to you or your loved ones right up until Christmas Eve. Mermaid Mattress, where you'll always get a better mattress for a better price.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 48 and a low of 31 this evening. For tomorrow, a few clouds, otherwise mainly sunny, a high of 59 and a low of 32. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 58. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 33 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LambCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lambcon.us to find out more.
We are back. It is our day 9 of 10, the traditional day that Stephen Shelton and friends here, Mark Smith, of course, and Brenda Lawson, Bridget, myself, and we've got some more guests coming on here. We're before 9. Fruit Loops is here. Hey, Fruit, how's it going back there? Come on, Fruit.
Good morning, boss. It's going well.
Been a busy couple of days, huh?
Yes, it has.
You awake fully or just trying to wake?
Why does he sound like he's in a barrel?
No, I'm not. I can tell you. I'll tell you off the air.
You go in that office, you can see why he sounds like he's in a barrel.
All right, Shelton, over to you.
Got two more to mention. Mike, or better known as Ludi, and Catherine Rakestraw, $100.
Wow.
And then, of course, when you think of Charleston, Tennessee, you can't think of many more people than the Haney family, the Tarver family, the Haney family, but the Haney family is giving $250 in memory of the great Billy Haney.
Oh, that's wonderful. Some great names up there, Mark, some of our dear friends.
Wonderful people. I mean, Charleston, what a great community that is. It's Sleeping Giant. You know, I've been a football official for 46 years, and every time I ride by that football field, I think of all the great times, all the great games I had on that field, you know, and I don't know, did you play?
I did. I watched.
Baseball.
Baseball. I was across the street.
Across the street.
You know, sitting there, and they had the guys on the Shane Evans and
Coleman
Richie
Stevens, Richie Stevens, Tommy Paul, whose father passed away. His services are today. So yeah.
You know, but a lot of great people up that way. You know, Billy Haney. There wasn't a bigger supporter of kids in Bradley County than Billy Haney.
That's right.
I mean, he and his wife, they were everywhere that Charleston played, and now at Walker Valley, they sit up there right in front of the press box.
Yeah, Miss Sue and Billy, they were there at everything, and he did. He truly loved. They truly loved people. That's for sure.
You got it. All right. Tell you what, we're going to take a little break here for a little music. Reminder: this is, like I said, our next to last day of our Empty Stocking Fund 55th annual. Good to see you guys. Yeah,
real quick, we can still give online. I want to make sure everyone understands. Right. You know, we still give online. So if you can't swing by, you don't want to call in, you still have the chance to give online. The website is
mymix1041.com. Go to and then there's a link for Empty Stocking Fund.
Should have known that. And then after 25 years, and again, we've got these Grinch socks. Listen, they're like
$550's the bid. You get
$550's the bid. I think Grammy's not said anything in a while. I think she's,
Grammy's laying in the way.
I'm trying to let some other people have an opportunity.
So we've got till tomorrow, Steve. So tomorrow, you close that up tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll push this online a little later, but it's 4 pair.
There's 4 pair. They're sitting right there.
Yeah, you're getting 4 pair of each, all the colors. These things are the hottest thing this Christmas. But yeah, the bidding's at $550. Not saying you can resell them if you want to. That's fine, but no, it's you're getting 4 pair. Thanks so much to Mark Smith, Mark Smith Foundation. This is incredible. I know everyone's been talking about them.
Absolutely, all over the nation, really. All right, we're going to take a break. We're back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Leslie Christian. Merry Christmas to all our friends, family, and customers from.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy. Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Hardee's, we're so proud of our hand-breaded chicken tenders. We want you to try them free every Tuesday.
3 free.
Join My Rewards, and when you buy 3, you get 3 free every single Tuesday, only at Hardee's.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
TV's got to catch up. Come on, Fruit Loops, you moron. All right, this half hour of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund brought to you by Park Ridge Medical Center. Bridget, over to you.
Yeah, Park Ridge Medical Center has cared for this region for decades. Now Park Ridge Health System is working to bring that same high-quality 24/7 emergency care closer to home with a new ER in Cleveland. You can find out how you can support the project at parkridgeclevelandER.com. And we appreciate Park Ridge Health System with a $3,000 donation this morning.
Thanks to everybody at Park Ridge. CEO Chris Cosby was here earlier. We're joined by a buddy of ours, a longtime friend, Ben Chandler with Easy Auto Credit. Ben, good morning, man. How you doing? Well, absolutely. And, I think about you and your family and Easy Auto Credit and, of course, my friend Bob Card and Robbie and all of you guys. I mean, you guys not only sell vehicles, do what you do, but you really do things quietly also in this community. You do a lot in this community.
Bob has set a wonderful example for us. He's very philanthropically minded, but he never lets us to forget that our customers enable us to do that. So the only reason we're here is because we've got good customers and good employees.
I want to talk about Easy Auto Credit before I know you're here for the Empty Stocking Fund, but tell me what's happening at Easy Auto Credit as we head toward the end of the year.
We have everything to be excited about. I tell you, car business has been exciting, very dynamic, but the one thing that's pretty interesting is we've gotten into power sports. So if you drive by any of our locations, you'll notice ATVs, side-by-sides, domestic, street cruiser, Harley-type bikes. And that's been a really exciting, fun part of the business that we've enjoyed getting into.
So people can also take advantage of that now.
That's right.
Wow, that's wonderful. Right here in
In Cleveland, you'll start to see a remodel of the store take shape right after the first of the year, and we're going to build out our showroom there to accommodate that a little bit better.
Very, very cool. And is Shane Gibson in any way involved in this? My buddy Shane. I mean, come on.
Shane's always in the center of all of our projects. Yeah.
Morning, my Shane. Of course, listens every morning. All right. Well, Ben, I know we're here for the Empty Stocking Fund, so let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
We were very excited that you engaged us. Thank you for the text message. Again, Easy Auto's been in this community since 1991. Before that, Bob Card and their family had the Ford dealership here forever, so they're invested in the community. And one thing that even the company as a whole, highly invested in education, very happy that so many kids are going to get to have a good Christmas because of y'all's efforts. So thank all of you.
Absolutely. Well, and you talk about Bob, his history and his family history. CC Card, of course, I believe the first dealership here in Cleveland.
1911.
1911.
Yeah, and Bob
Mark was only 10 at the time, so that's very nice.
They had the Buick franchise for about 6 months and kind of decided that that's probably not going to be the way to go. So they dropped it and grabbed Ford in 1911.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. Wow. So Easy Auto, you guys are going to be involved this year. We appreciate that.
We did. We made our donation this morning. Hopefully it came through on the roll, so we were happy.
Brenda, what was that? Do you want to go ahead and tell us?
$2,500.
Wow, from Easy Auto Credit. How do we find out all about Easy Auto?
www.easyautoonline.com. You can peruse our inventory. You can apply for financing. We have a brand new power sports store in Chattanooga, eapowersports.com. Over 100 different used power sports. Very excited about that product line, and should be a lot of fun. We live in a great spot to go to the mountains and be outside and ride. So
I love that. That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tremendous. You guys are great. Thank you for what you do in our community.
Absolutely. Thank you,
and
guys.
also the communities you serve. Obviously, you're in Knoxville. You're in Dalton.
Yep. Rome, Georgia, Murfreesboro. So, yeah, Middle and East Tennessee, North Georgia.
Wow, buddy. Wow. Great to see you. Merry Christmas, Ben. To you
Merry
and your
Christmas.
family.
Thank you guys very much for all you do.
God
all right.
bless
Appreciate
you.
it. Thanks.
Brenda, we need an update. Thank you, Ben. We need an update. We haven't had one in a while, so I'm going to go over to you and find out what's happening.
Okay. We heard from Laura Davis family in memory of Philip Shelton, $50. The Wright Brothers Shop in memory of Philip Shelton, $500. Cleveland Insurance, $1,500. Stan and I would like to make a donation of $500 in memory of Philip Shelton. Andrea Byerly in memory of Dwayne Williams, $100. Brian Graves, $50. Easy Auto Cleveland, $2,500.
I'm so sorry. Let me back up. Brian Graves, Shelton, is watching us right now in Alabama. He's in Oxford, Alabama. Watches every morning, and he wanted me to tell you that he's praying for you, Shelton, and your family. And when Brian, that gift from Brian, very sacrificial. So, but he's doing that in your dad's memory. So, thank you, Brian. Thank you, buddy.
Tony and Laura Martin, $10. Paws and Claws, Stephanie Painter, $250.
Stephanie! How about Annie Hartline? Should she give? Well, she's going to give something, but friends, we can't talk about it. Right here. Actually, I'm going to give that gift over to Mark Smith. That's going to be just
Park Ridge Health System, $3,000. Cleveland Middle School, $1,109. Beacon Baptist Church, $300. Mike and Catherine Rakestraw in memory of Billy, wrong line, in memory of Philip Shelton, $100. Haney family in memory of Billy Haney, $250. Tammy Wilson, $100. Becky Sheen in honor of her grandkids, Megan, Madison, Grayson, and Andrew, $100. Brings our total to $181,094.58.
Whoa! Hello! Hello! What about it, Shelton? What do you think?
It's fantastic. You know, it's again, we talk about the excessive need that continues in this community and the cost to do this. And I've listened to Mark off the air, and he was talking about, we're trying to raise, excess of $200,000, but this is $1 million project. When you talk about the time, Mark, has the time and the effort that people like Brenda and Steve and that put into this truly is all the kids that help wrap. This is really a $1 million project held every year.
It'd be interesting for next year if we sit down and if we can keep a record of the volunteer hours. Man, what this is an unbelievable cause in this community of roughly 100,000 people that we're able to do this to help the kids.
Everybody comes together.
It is. It's amazing when you work together, but it would just be a great thing, and what a great thing to be able to promote through the Chamber of Commerce that we have this, or through the United Way.
We still have a Chamber of Commerce. I don't know. Griffin didn't run on the ground yet.
The
Griffin's still there. They haven't got him fired yet.
Yeah, but that we would be able to sell this as part of what makes our community great.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, and again, charity comes from the heart.
That's
okay, right. You know, so there's a lot of big-hearted people in this town that make it work. And here, our leader, our fearless leader, Brenda, she's sitting here. It's amazing. She writes everything down. It's amazing. You know, and this.
Is that because you can't write? Is that the
well, no, it's been amazing how she gets it, and you know. People don't realize the time and effort that this woman puts into this, and and to be able to do the little part that I'm able to do and that we're able to do. And by the way, the bid on the socks is still $550. You can't bid too much. The Grinch socks that we have, that Bridget is responsible for. So if they go missing, there's only one person.
That's right. So Brandon's running around the house and knows. Hey, let me thank somebody here too, Patrick and Angie Abercrombie. Patrick has written a book. It's 3 pages, and he can read one of them. Anyway, gentlemen, it's called, he's got a new ministry. Patrick, boy, Bridget, been helping us for a long time.
Absolutely.
The Empty Stocking Fund. Patrick Abercrombie and Angie, they're out at Waterville Baptist now. But he says the name of the book is Gentlemen, This is the Bible, Getting Back to the Basics of Masculine Christianity by Patrick A. Abercrombie. And he brought me a copy of this, and oh, look at this, got an invoice in it.
You're going to struggle because I'm sure there's no pictures in there.
I was looking at the pictures there, Mark, and coloring it. And it says, men, it's time we take back our lives and commit them to God. Submit to his teaching, leadership, and guidance. Take back our families and influence the world we live in for God. So, Patrick, how do we get a copy of this? Do we know?
I will
go by maybe Inline Electric.
Inline Lighting and Electric, yes.
That's where Patrick is. Maybe go by there. We can pass that to Mark. He needs it more than I do. All right, Bridget, tonight, a big night. Bridget, you're going to be there.
That's right. It's called Light the Night at Zaxby's on 25th Street here in Cleveland. You can join us for a night of family fun and Christmas lights. Also enjoy hot cocoa and music presented by the Cleveland High School Choir. Then a portion of their dinner sales will be donated back to the Empty Stocking Fund. So that is happening tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. at Zaxby's on 25th Street.
All right, I told you earlier, our schedule's all over the place. We don't have one when we get into this, especially these 2 days, but we are going to check sports, and we will do that coming up next. This holiday season, stop by the Town Squire at Stewart Park Plaza, locally owned and operated since 1977, celebrating 48 years of doing things the right way. From Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Peter Millar, and Johnny O, to shoes by Johnston & Murphy, SAS, and Fortune, it's all here in one place. Let Larry and the team help you find the perfect gift at the home of personal service and the shop that appreciates the customer. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland.
Hello, Cleveland. I'm Cassie Keller, pharmacist with Crawford's Pharmacy.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Every job has a schedule, and we're built to keep up.
At Wholesale Supply, we power the pros who build, wire, plumb, heat, and light the Southeast. With the top brands in stock, expert support, and 30-plus locations, we keep your job moving and your customers happy. Family-owned, service-driven, built for builders, contractors, and our communities. Wholesale Supply. Built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
It was the night before Christmas when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, because they were all sleeping on their mermaid mattresses.
That's not how it goes, Papa. Yeah!
Well, it should be how it goes.
No.
You're in clearance savings up to 50% off. Mattresses by Skechers, iCool by Mermaid, and all closeouts must go. Merry Christmas from our mermaid family to yours.
They're in the public shopping center. All right, sports courtesy of our sister station, ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. I've got Shelton, Mark Smith, Brenda Lawson, Bridget here. All right, guys, so we had a big surprise yesterday in sports. Michigan fired their head football coach, Sharon Moore, after saying he had an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Moore, now that was the story as of yesterday afternoon. Then late last night, Moore taken into custody. He is in an Ann Arbor jail this morning on an alleged assault. No information released. Shelton, what do you make of it?
We talk about the October surprises, or this is a December surprise. This is late in the year for a coach to be removed. You just had National Signing Day. You got kids now trying to get out of that at Michigan. A team that won 9 games. They beat Michigan, beat Ohio State, except this year, a few years in a row. And things were really going well for Michigan, I thought. But at this point, as Mark will tell you, this is really a dangerous time of the year for a football program to try to kind of restart. So.
Well, it's devastating because the portal opens, January 2nd, the portal opens up. And with the way the portal is, one of the things now that the court ruled that you can transfer at any time. But originally when the portal was set up, one of the ways you could leave was when the head coach left.
That's right.
So now these kids are going to be released. And, Michigan's been struggling the past couple of years with the cheating scandal. And that still hasn't been totally closed yet. So, and then they have this with Moore. He was involved with the cheating scandal. He was suspended. And then it's bizarre. They let him go, and there was a disturbance at some apartment that he was at, and he was there and left. And then he was caught in another small town outside of Ann Arbor. And so it's a crazy situation. Before you cast judgment, let's get all the facts and find out what exactly happened. Yeah. And
well, we're hearing a big name, Shelton, this morning.
Well, I mean. Yeah, and I think Mark's right. It's crazy to believe, but I mean, Michigan thinks they're going to get DeBoer from Alabama. To think that someone would leave Alabama for Michigan at this point, especially when you're about to play Oklahoma in the first round of the playoffs, is just unfathomable to me. However, I did just see someone leave Ole Miss that's in the playoffs for a team that's another team as well. So
it's a completely different situation. Here, LSU is a much better job than Ole Miss. I hate to break it to Ricky Hentz and his family, but here, the thing at Michigan, if I'm the board, the last thing that I want is any controversy around that. So, yeah, and again, sources come out, and you never know who's putting it out. Most of the stuff, when you hear about coaches leaving, it's put out by the agent. And the agents, Jimmy Sexton, who's probably the biggest agent in college, here in sports, because he represents, I would think about 90 to 95% of the coaches, Jimmy Sexton, who, when I was at Tennessee, was a football manager. Yep. And so, but he represents, so the agents put out a lot of that stuff. Again, it comes out, there's no source, there's nobody tied to the source. The name just pops up. And in today's world, when there's no accountability, you can just say anything you want. So this is a distraction I'm sure that Alabama doesn't want, that Kalen DeBoer doesn't want. So, but here, people let's go get that guy. So
also, big story this morning, ESPN reporting that Tennessee close to hiring Penn State defensive coordinator Jim Knowles. Now, They fired Tim Banks a few days ago. Prior to Penn State, remember, Knowles was a defensive coordinator at Ohio State this calendar year when Ohio State won the championship back in January. What do you make of that?
Great hire. If they had, it's a great hire. I heard it's a done deal. So that's a great hire. Tim Banks did a good job, but if us Tennessee fans, if we needed a change, they need a different voice there. He's got one more coach he needs to get rid of. The offensive coordinator needs to go, where Heupel can spend more time coaching the team versus being the offensive coordinator. But Josh is very loyal to his people and almost to a detriment. And if Josh Heupel was sitting here, I would tell him the same thing. So, but that's where Tennessee needs to go.
John, what do you think? Jim Knowles?
I think it's the best hire possible. I mean, this guy, and remember, he didn't leave Ohio State because he had to. He left Ohio State because Penn State was home. He had up to salary. It was a win-win for everyone. And things, listen, it wasn't his fault that Penn State fell off that wagon. The wheels just fell off the wagon
You've
up there.
never been a fan of James Franklin, as I recall.
I couldn't be happier.
We're both in this agreement there.
Yeah. So just FYI. So no, but no, I think Knowles is the best hire. But I will say this, and I think Mark will agree. No matter who your defensive coordinator is, if you don't find some guys that really want to play defense and want to tackle, it's not going to matter. But I think scheme-wise, you saw that Tennessee just wasn't very prepared this year, most of the year.
All right, so quick hits here, then we're going to move on. The Mets, Pete Alonso going to the Orioles, 5 years, $155 million. The Braves signed Carl Yastrzemski's grandson, Mike. He is a veteran outfielder, 2-year deal Wednesday. Joe Buck, hair plugs himself, won the Ford Frick Award from the National Baseball Hall of Fame. He'll be presented that in July. NFL Thursday Night Football tonight. It's the Toilet Bowl. Falcons at the Buccaneers.
Little known trivia fact.
Yeah.
Did you know the Georgia Bulldogs have won as many games in the Georgia Dome this year as the Falcons?
Amen. I can't wait till we clean house again.
Aren't you a big Falcons guy, Heartline? You know?
Kind of, about 30 years. But all right. Tonight, 8:15, ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Amazon. I won't even watch that tonight. And Lee University doubleheader tonight. They'll be at the University of West Alabama. Women's basketball at 6:30 Eastern time, followed by the men. We'll have it here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, presented by CHI Memorial. Stand by. Going to catch up here on a couple of things, and then we're going to do a big wrap-up here. Of course, Shelton, Mark Smith here. Got Brenda Lawson. Brittany's here. Bridget, whatever. Bob Kessling always called her Brittany, and I never corrected him. I was on the phone with him yesterday, honest to goodness to the Lord.
Really?
He asked me about Brittany.
Oh,
I said,
very
well,
sweet.
she's still here. He's going to the Army-Navy game on Saturday with a
good.
dear friend of his, and he's very excited about that. And we're back in just a moment. Stand by. This one, part of our tremendous Christmas music.
For your inner child and your grown-up cravings, the new grilled cheese bacon burger. Angus beef, bacon, and Swiss and American cheese melting on our soft buttery sourdough. And our new grilled cheese breakfast sandwich with sausage or bacon and a fried egg. Only at Hardee's.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Let's get our final check of Mix Morning's traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The year-end savings event is now in progress at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Save big on Chevy and GMC trucks and SUVs. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
I'll give you a second here, but tell us what's happening at McDonald's. And I do want to also mention while you're doing that, don't forget our friends at Joe Rogers Office Supply. They are closing after 72 years in business. Greg Serum, who has been involved, of course, with his dad, who owned the business prior to him. Greg is doing a retirement sale. It started 2 days ago. If you want any office furniture, top quality, plus those fine writing instruments, Greg said the prices are too low for me to put on the air. But it's 30% plus the discount on the furniture. You've got to be able to get it out yourself. And then they're closing December 31. Then the pens, the fine writing instruments of some of the best name brands are 50% off. So it's all at Joe Rogers Office Supply, downtown Cleveland. And they're closing after 72 years. Greg's retiring. Pretty simple what's happening there. Talked to Greg a couple of days ago. Bridget, what's going on? This portion sponsored by McDonald's.
Yes, extra value meal alert at McDonald's. Get a sausage McMuffin with egg, hash browns, and a small hot coffee, all for just $5. That's available now at McDonald's.
Mark Smith, is that accurate?
Yes, it is.
You brought a big bag of McDonald's.
Yeah,
Been a great
again,
morning.
the bid on the socks is still $550. I'm Josh, where you at? Grammy?
Grammy's,
Grammy's waiting for the ball.
And leave it to the guy with from the emergency room to take care of it.
Chris Cosby.
Chris,
Park
a great guy, and so hopefully we can bid on the stocks. And again, you can't bid too much, and it's for what's a more worthy cause than being able to buy kids toys at Christmas?
You said it. Hey, Mark, you also mentioned we were talking sports earlier. Cleveland wrestling tonight.
Cleveland wrestling tonight at the Jones Center. They do start. The season started already on Tuesday night. They destroyed. They wrestled Ray County, McMinn County, and Greenback, and won 84-0, 84-0, and 72. But tonight against Jefferson County, a big school. So starting to defend the 8-time champions dual and traditional wrestling program at Cleveland High School. So going for number 9.
Hey, just got a text from Amy McGowan. Amy, a literal ACC legend from Clemson. She said, Mark Smith, you have a face for radio. She literally just told me that.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Amy's just sad because Dabo Sweeney's the biggest crybaby in sports.
Oh, man. Wow. All right. On that happy note, let's get a wrap up here. Brenda Lawson, I'm going to go over to you.
Okay, we heard from Laura Davis family, memory of Philip Shelton, $50. Wright Brothers Shop in memory of Philip Shelton, $500. Cleveland Insurance, $1,500. Brendan Stan Lawson, $500 in memory of Philip Shelton. Andrea Byerly, $100 in memory of Dwayne Williams. Brian Graves in memory of Philip Shelton, $50. Easy Auto Cleveland, $2,500. Tony and Laura Martin, $10. Paws and Claws Stephanie Painter, $250. Park Ridge Health System, $3,000. Cleveland Middle School, $1,109.93. Beacon Baptist Church, $300. Mike and Catherine Rexstar in memory of Philip Shelton, $100. The Haney family in memory of Billy Haney, $250. Tammy Wilson.
They throw in some school pizza while they're at it. Hey, hello to the Haneys.
Yeah, Connie, could we get a box of school pizza?
Hey, Connie, school pizza on aisle 5. And Mark's,
You can buy those. My grandchildren love them.
oh my, that's the best pizza ever. And well, apologies to some of my friends like Old Caesars, but
best school pizza ever.
best school pizza. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Nate. Anyway, back to you, Brenda.
Tammy Wilson, $100. Becky Sheen, in honor of her grandkids, Megan, Madison, Grayson, and Andrew, $100. And Ava Costello, she pledged $1,000, and she hopes this helps some children have a wonderful Christmas.
That's from Bliss Day
and
Spa.
I'm going to let Bridget read this
and
one,
also
please.
Bourbon and Blades. Bridget, over to you.
Yeah, so we heard from Highwire. This is in memory of Shasta McKenzie, $500.
Oh, God.
That's a tough one there for Brenda. Yeah.
Brenda, it's been a tough year.
It has been.
A lot of people. That's you raised her.
I did. She was 4 years old when she came into my life.
Tough.
Very unexpected.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It is. It's a. You know, Shelton, and what you're dealing with right now, the last 48 hours. Christmas is a wonderful time, but it also can be a tough time for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, first time in my life that I walked into my parents' house and Dad not be there. So it's but you know, it goes to testament of who people are. You know, Brenda, she doesn't have to do this every year.
No.
I think that when people look and see some of the people like Mark Smith, he's got a lot of things to do in his life, and Brenda's got a lot of things to do in her life, and the things that they both do in this community, whether it's Mark through sports and schools, and Brenda through the Cleveland 100. I did hear some forensic stuff hasn't come back, but some of her being at some of the crime scenes. But that's besides the point. But this radio station, I know we give you a hard time because you deserve every minute. But this radio station giving so much of its 2 weeks of the 52 of the year every year for this is a testament to what your grandfather started. And I just think that when people truly understand, and we have so many new people in this community.
That's right.
But when people truly understand that every dollar of this is going straight to the children, everyone that is a part of this is volunteering. You've got Cleveland Middle School. When Holly says, I've got 6 or 7 in my classroom that don't have anywhere to live. Listen, tomorrow's the last day of this, and I've spent well over $100 for lunch. I know everyone in this place has spent well over $100 for lunch. Why don't you skip lunch one day? And let's put that toward something that someone that's living a life that you couldn't even imagine. I think that's the true spirit of Christmas.
It certainly is, and we're just grateful. I don't know what else to say. Bridget, I do want before I go back around the panel here, I do want to go to our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, my uncle, Charles Harper, is celebrating his birthday today.
Love Charles Harper.
Yes. Jimmy Smith is also celebrating today. The birthday wish says he loves Mix 104.1.
His radio's stuck. He can't get another station.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cliff Eason is 60 today. He works for Cleveland City Schools at the Educational Support Center. Good morning, Cliff. Happy birthday. Braxton Davis is celebrating today, a junior at Walker Valley. Jacob Bell is 10 years old today. That is from your family. They all love you so much.
Is that right? Jacob, is that Lindsay's son?
It is, yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. He's in school now, we hope.
Yes.
Hope he's not like his mother and quit school at 5th grade.
Oh. Hattie Wiseman is 8 years old today, a second grader at Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. That's from Dad, Mom, Millie, and Jones. And then Jared Broom is celebrating a birthday today. His family tells us he is a Cleveland City firefighter. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list.
Mark Smith, we got a text from Regina Pickle. Said, you've never sounded better. She can't believe how good you sound on the air.
She's fantastic, Regina.
I love Regina.
Regina is great. We went to school together and graduated from Cleveland High School in 1978.
Man, you're old.
That's okay.
Wow. Because you were born.
Yeah, I was born out. You and I, actually.
But she's fantastic, and we're very blessed. We have a group that gets together all the time, so we're just recently
She's
together.
just wonderful.
But yes, she is. And my father would tell you that life is for the living, so go live it. So knowing what everybody in this room, the loss that we've all shared, and Steve and I'm right there with you. I know what it's like. So you go out and celebrate the memories. You celebrate all the good times, and it's amazing how all the trials and tribulations that you're dealing with seem so minimal, or they just go away, because you take all the things that put smiles on your face, and you never know. So, but for you, Shelley, and your mom, we're all with you right now. You're not alone, and Brenda, you're definitely not alone. But thank you for letting me do this, Steve. I'm going to do a shameless plug here. As most people know, we do the Cleveland Football Panel show. And, Steve, I want to thank you and your group of people for allowing us to do that. And what a special thing that we're able to provide for the Cleveland people. And but your people, Ryan and Gideon and Fruit Loops and Jim and Bridget and Ashley.
Mike Lee, he loves you.
And Mike Lee is fantastic.
He loves you.
But thank you, and thank you for doing this, and the time, your time and effort, and then, of course, Brenda, what she does for everybody here. But thank you for the opportunity. Looking forward to next year. We're Shelton. We'll have to figure out we're gonna get some more sports people involved in this.
We got to. Mark. Now I want to say, Shelton, about Mark. A couple of years ago, I asked Mark to host the
first
panel.
It was just be on the panel.
That's right.
Because we discussed.
You and I talked about it.
You discussed. I'm going to ask Mark to be on the panel. But keep going. I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, he says I'm a ref. I said I can't pick. I said, what stops you? That's never stopped you before. So anyway, so I said, what about just hosting it? I said, let's really shake this thing up. And buddy, he has, and it's become a must-listen-to show on Friday nights.
Well, Mark knows sports well. It's part of his life, part of his DNA, and you don't go to many things that Mark's not at locally, sports-wise. So, but yeah, I mean, it's hard to believe football season is for our local area is over with. We're in the middle of basketball season already, but it will be football season again right before we know it.
You got it. Hey, Shelton, when can we? Again, pay our respects, the late, great Philip Shelton, your father.
Yeah, thank you. Pool Funeral Home tomorrow. It's right on the bypass, the old Ralph Buckner Funeral Home there off 20th Street. Tomorrow, 11 to 2. Services will follow at 2, then the procession to the Calhoun Cemetery there in Calhoun, Tennessee right after.
Love you, buddy.
Love you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Shadid.
Shelton, Bridget, I was talking to him on the phone yesterday, and I thought, and I shouldn't have been shocked. He said, I'm going to come in.
I know. Yeah.
He said, my dad would kick my tail all over the place if I wasn't there. So I said, okay.
What strength that took for him to be here this morning, but what a great way to honor his dad.
And we had a lot. Let's go back over to you guys.
Yeah, so just got this in, $200 from Cindy Oliver and Roland Doghouse.
Cindy! Hey, yeah. Cindy, thank you. You know what? It's so funny. Cindy, I saw the Roland Doghouse, it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, and I thought, we hadn't heard from Cindy yet. So that makes me feel good.
Yes,
right? Cindy has helped us for so many years. Cindy, God bless you. Check out the Rolling Doghouse. You see her all over the place. Wonderful, wonderful people. Brenda, I believe you've got a couple more. Is that
yes,
right?
I need to apologize because we had 2 come in yesterday afternoon, and I forgot to read them today.
Okay.
We heard from the RTTN Church, $6,000.
My goodness. That's Richie Hughes.
Richie Hughes' church.
Absolutely.
And I think Andrea goes there also.
Andrea's on staff. They're heavily involved, yes.
And then we heard from the Cleveland retired firefighters, $500.
Yes, they got together. Donnie Sherlin told us about that yesterday. And Cleveland retired firefighters. Tremendous. So, all right, Brenda.
That brings our total to $189,795.51.
Wow. That deserves a hand crank. My God, you people are doing it. We talk about putting this party on Saturday, which is started in 1945 here in Cleveland. We are simply the conduit. This is yours. Okay, this audience. This is you. This is you doing it. As I've said many times, if you have a penny's difference in it, And then I've talked to some people this year, and for some reason they've apologized. They said, "Well, I'm so sorry, Steve. We just can't give anything." Let me tell you something. But they say we're going to pray for you. That prayer is better than any donation. Better. Because what was this thing built on? It's built on prayer. And my friend Becky Sheen, Becky, thank you. I understand she came by yesterday. Let me tell you about Becky. So every year, and people ask, of course, Brendan can tell you to the absolute second where we were last year, the years before, and that's me. Here's what I say. I say what my papa did. I say what Tom Rowland did. We want $1 more. We want $1 more. Well, Becky Sheen, for the last several years, has brought that $1, and she brought me that $1 yesterday. Becky, I love you. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. And it's a tough time for them. Thank you very much. And they've had some loss this year as well. And so, look, if you want to feel better in your life, I'm talking to a lot of people right now that are maybe down and depressed, lonely. Loneliness is an epidemic in this country. Do something for somebody else. Doesn't have to be this. Does not have to be the empty stocking. Do something for somebody else, and I give you heaven's guarantee that you will feel better. Thank you. That's all I can say is thank you. All right, Bridget, let's repeat what's happening tomorrow morning. It's one of our favorite days of the year, isn't it?
That's right. We'll be live at Life Care Center's Professional Development Center from 6 till 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for our big grand finale. We're going to have a lot of our local school choirs join us tomorrow morning. It's always such a special morning, so we look forward to it. I know we'll see a lot of people there.
Going to be great. We sign on at 6 a.m. Tomorrow morning. We'll again have Cleveland High School. We have Walker Valley. We have Bradley Central. We have Tennessee Christian. And we have Lake Forest, all represented tomorrow. Bruce Springsteen will close us out. Mix 104.1. We'll see you tomorrow.